And we're live. What's going on, everybody? Welcome. I am Murph, aka theDirtyKenzo. This is episode 5 of our new series, Convos, brought to you every Tuesday night by Dirty Kenzo Productions. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button for me, sharing if you haven't. Make sure you show the other content creators live right now some love as well. And all that good shit. So what's going on, everybody? How we doing? Another Tuesday down. I figured we missed last week. I was sick, so I do apologize for that. This is a enlightening show, so make sure you guys are sparking up with me if you partake, and if you don't, we appreciate you anyway. I know some people are on their way home, or I know Pammy said she's on her way to the gym. So we appreciate you guys no matter where you are, what time it is, and all that good shit. So we'll go say what's up to the chat real quick. I think that is the nice thing to do. Helps get us fit in with the room. Lay in the building, number 1 on the like. Appreciate you. Chucky Bills. Street Codes TV. Appreciate you. Mama T. Thank you very much. Larry Beach, the Bushman, said, yo, what the fuck? I'm trying to work here. See, I do my show a certain way, y'all. I wait that little 30 seconds because you got to wait 30 seconds before you can curse in a video. By the time we start, we're almost 5 minutes in. Pammy, my sis, Thursday's child, great to see you again. Street in the building, great to see you. Donnie made it. Donnie made it in the beginning. I see you. So yeah, guys, we're going to do open panel again. Anyone's welcome to come up. We'll figure it out as we go type thing. Just have a few things I'll talk about, just to get us sparked. But these things usually have a way of working themselves out. I did drop the link. I'll drop it again in a few minutes. And yeah, all that good jazz. I think I might be able to show you guys a preview of some music I'm working on. I do have to look real quick. Let me see if I can add something here. But I appreciate everybody stopping in. As I always say, you could be anywhere, but you're here with us. Actually, Kel says that, but y'all know. Trying to see if I could give you guys a preview of some music I'm fucking with right now. Hey, okay. Let's see here. All right, I got a little something here. It looks like I could add. We'll see if they work out. Did that work? No, of course not. Why would it? Why would it? Please get comfy, everyone. Take your seats. Take your seats. We'll get the show started in just a minute. I got 3 songs uploading. We'll let you guys get a listen to those. Dominique, salute. Welcome in. Good to see you. Appreciate you very much. Dawn, I like that, guys and gals, Donnie. Dawn usually comes to the very end of the show, so we're off to a good start. We're off to a good start. P3 in the building. I see you. Hold on, it just jumped. There. Perpetual Platypussy, or as I call her, P3. Salute, great to see you. She lives in the future, y'all. She's from Australia, so it's already the future there. Sonia G, welcome in. Great to see you. Thank you. G'd up from the fucking feet up, my guy. Appreciate you, Quinn. I thought so. Sonia, welcome over. Thank you for coming over with Quinn. You're more than welcome. Enjoy yourself. Appreciate you. Breezy, great to see you. That's it, Donnie. That's all it takes sometimes. We don't even need the notifications. We're just on, you know? You're just like, whoa. I didn't even get the notification. I checked my home screen and somebody was there. All right, guys. So I have 3 songs that I'm still working on these, mind you. They're not finished. You guys are just going to get a little sneak peek, if you will. We'll turn the volume up just a little bit. Let's give you guys something to dance to while we're waiting for the assembly to get situated, if you will. Go to play or what? That's all you get. That one's called Established. This one's called Last Call. Oh shit. Back once again is the incredible, the rhyme animal, trying to get her handed. Fuck, I stuttered. Never mind. That one, y'all ain't ready. I'm telling you, y'all ain't ready for these songs. Y'all ain't ready. And just another little sneak peek of the last one, show y'all. For those that care. This gonna be that background music right here. Just a little preview of some stuff we're working on. Wanted to show you guys. Just me, sunshine. Appreciate you. I like that picture. Beautiful flower you got there. Appreciate everybody. Seeing a lot of love in the chat. You guys are awesome. P3, thank you for stopping in. We appreciate you. Make sure you guys are running those likes up for me. I'm going to drop the link. Anyone is welcome to come up. You want to debate? You want to argue? You just want to bullshit? Feel free. I do tell everyone, everyone can feel safe on my panels. I'm not going to let no one be attacked. I will let friends know that as well. I won't let you attack someone just as well. Those standards hold true. We want to have a place of equality. We want to have a place of forward thinking, and as always, our brand, common fucking sense. But like I said, anyone's welcome. Pammy been my co-host for the last few weeks, and we've been killing it. So she's She does her podcasting at the gym. Oh shit, I got a song on here. Delete that. Guys, real quick, before we go any further, make sure you are catching all the shows on the channel each day of the week. Queen Kels drops it often, but today being Tuesday, so next you'll see us on her channel, Cooking with Kels, right here on YouTube. Thursday, excuse me, Thursday, 7 p.m. Eastern. Then we'll be right back here Friday, 4:20 p.m. Murph at 4:20. We do a drive home show, music show, where I do the DJing, if you will. Then we do the same thing Sunday morning, 10 a.m. with oldies, and then right back here Tuesday. So some proper fuckery, you know. Hell yeah, Dominique. That's what life's about. Life is about the fuckery. Tommy D in the place to be. Ain't seen Tommy in a bit. Hope you're good, brother. Well, someone's knocking on the door. It's Pamela J. Well, my phone's being weird. Hold on, Pammy. I got you.
Can you hear me?
Hey, there you go. Am I on solo? There it goes. Okay. I got you.
I'm in the gym.
What's up, sis?
How are you doing?
I got a fucking toothache like crazy.
Oh, shit.
The whole side of my freaking face hurts.
Oh. You taking any?
It never ends. I was just sick for a week. Now I got a freaking sore jaw.
Sucks. Okay, you got to get something stronger than like over-the-counter crap for that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's, you know, you can't really get it it's insane that, like, when we lived in the hood, if I didn't have antibiotics, I could go right to the bodega and say, "Yo, let me get a Z-Pack," and they got little single-serve antibiotics. I can't get that out here nowhere.
No, you can't. And you know, overuse of antibiotics defeats the purpose, but you need this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but on the same token, a lot of people nowadays, especially people, you know, from our walk of life, you know, my walk of life, you know, that with the perks and shit like that,
right.
people won't, I've known people that won't go for antibiotics. I've given people, you know, "Oh, I got this toothache that's killing me." I said, "Hold on, I'll be right back. I got you." Go home, grab them. I had ibuprofen 800s, and I had baclofen, fucking antibiotic. There's the word. So I go to give it to him, and he's like, "Oh, you ain't got no perks or nothing?" I'm like, "Nah, dude. Like, that's not going to help you." I've been there. I've been there where I let a perk melt on the toothache. Like, the tooth was hurting, I just let the perk sit there and melt away. And you still, it cuts the edge, but it still hurts. It don't take it away.
You got to get rid of that infection first before it even.
That's exactly.
I usually try to save like a few of mine left over.
Mm-hmm.
They say you should take the whole script, but I never do.
Yeah, that's what they always tell you, to finish it until completion. Salute Street Codes. Salute Amos, famous Amos. I'm allergic to penicillin, though.
I'm allergic to sulfa-based drugs like Bactrim.
Yeah, my dad is too, and I never heard that. He said sofa drug or some shit. Like, yes. I like, what the fuck? Sulfa. What is that?
SULFA.
Yeah, that's never heard of that.
Like, whenever I go to the hospital, they have to put like a wristband on me so that they don't accidentally give it to me, because I'm really allergic to it.
Shit, that's how they gave me another medicine for my asthma back in the day called Zithromax, and that was like, when they gave it to me in the shot, it hurt my freaking veins. I was like, my veins are on fire.
Well, yeah, I see JMS she tries to go natural route, and there are some times when the natural route does help. It's just,
I mean, you know, if your body's, you know, trained for it, you haven't had a ton of toxins polluting your body through your lifetime, a lot of that shit will help. There are people that aspirin helps.
I can't take aspirin; it'll fuck my stomach up. I'm surprised.
That's what it's not worth it for me because of the stomach.
I was gonna say, you can't take aspirin. If you take aspirin, that's weird. You shouldn't be taking
I take
aspirin.
PMs before bed, and that's bad enough. I got to make sure I don't get I have to get aspirin, not acetaminophen, and all that crap.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's how it is with me. Like, the aspirin, it's like, it may take my headache away, but it's going to wind up giving me a stomach ache.
Well, is it just, do like what was it, Tom Hanks? What was that movie where he just like, he was stranded alone on an island?
Castaway, where he used the roller skate to take your tooth out.
Yeah, like he like ripped his
Not a
own
roller
tooth
skate, the
out.
ice skate.
Well, the
Yeah,
thing
I
about it
can't do that.
is like when you're in that much pain, I've had like another thing that's like serious pain is earache. An earache?
They're kind of all connected too. The toothache, earache,
Well, yeah.
jawbone.
Yeah. My
Pilato. Salute to iTalk for sending you over, Streetco. We appreciate you. They're great people, so we're glad they sent you over. Pilato, good to see you, bro. Been a while.
I know, Gelato. Where you been hiding? I saw him on KT last night.
I freaking stopped in. I seen he went live the other night, but I was busy, so I couldn't stop in. And then when he did last night, it was like I was in the middle of something, so I stopped in. But
gee, I'm at the gym. That's why you hear echo.
yeah, I was gonna say you can hear it. You're hitting the old weights.
I'm hitting the seated leg curl. Oh.
Pam's working hard. She just got done working all day. Now her ass in the gym.
I have to. Plus, it helps me miss the traffic.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, for me, I would just smoke a blunt, but working out works.
Yeah. I know, right?
That's what I used to do.
Horrible day. I had a horrible day.
Yesterday was that for me.
I had to like get a knife from the kitchen to try to pry something open, and people were scared of me in the hallway and shit.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, without going into too much detail.
That's always good.
I allegedly had a bad day, real bad day.
Falling down too. Pam was really.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, yesterday, fucking, my dad went to mix the spackle up and fucking with the drill gun, and that shit went everywhere. I was like, I was like, I'm going to fucking kill you. I was like, if that was me, you would never stop bitching. Whatever. I'm like, dude.
When you talk about the spackling and stuff, I had a crack going. We had a crack going up the steps in the townhouse.
Yeah.
And I taped it up and spackled it up and stuff like that. And I did the worst job. Why do like people that are in contracting do the worst on their own shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, always. Or you don't fix it at all. You're like, people are like, what are you doing? Like, you're a plumber. Why is that pipe leaking? Meh, I'll get around to it.
Hey,
honestly, with those stress cracks, though, you should use silicone inside cracks on your wall.
Well, it's just natural settling of the house, right?
Yeah. There's not much you could do about it. So what we always do is a nice bead of silicone and then spackle it. So it kind of grabs it a little bit.
Well, and when you do that,
there's nothing you could do about that. Houses are just going to do that. I mean, anything that's still plaster, it doesn't really happen with sheetrock or, stuff like that.
Well, my floors are concrete. I want to put some laminate floor down, but
nowadays you could get flooring that just like pops in. That's what we got to do. Tomorrow or Thursday? You got to do the hardwood floor, but it all like tooth and it all locks together and shit.
You have to put the floating paper. Don't you? Is it a floating floor?
Yeah. It's basically one of those. I mean, everyone's doing them fucking. They're doing it where it looks like tile. They're doing it where it looks like hardwood floor. It's crazy that what's out there on the market.
Your brother is in here saying that you smell like Reggie.
Yeah. I just put it up on the screen. He said Murph. He's a Murph too, so he must mean himself. Because I only stay with the stickiest, the vickiest.
Y'all laugh at Reggie and stuff, but Reggie is got you through many hard times, I'm sure.
Oh, Reggie got me through the early days.
You got that shit right.
But I stopped smoking Reggie probably like 5 or 6 years ago now. It wasn't doing nothing. Like, I had friends saying it to me. They're like, "You're crazy," but at one point it was still expensive. You know what I'm saying? It was still to a point where it was like double the price. But once that price came down, it was like, at some point, it was like, why am I smoking Reggie if the good shit's the same price? But I was buying a quarter on a Friday night and eating weed Saturday morning because I was just smoking.
What was that stuff they used to like put embalming fluid on and you'd smoke it and it would like,
wet.
Yeah.
It would be,
Oh God.
oh, I loved it. Yeah, Barn, I'll be on. Get home safe.
Hey,
But
Barney.
yeah, we used to in Philly. They have a whole bunch of different shit. They put it on spearmint leaves. That's
Put it
called
on
wet.
parsley. No, I've had people put that shit on parsley too.
I've seen people put it on everything. We used to have something called dippers, which was just the oil. They would dip a cigarette in it, and you dip it and pull, dip it and pull, and just that one cigarette, you'll be fucked up.
Well, no, I accidentally got a joint passed at a concert and hit it one time, and it was a dipper. And it was a. I said, "Oh fuck."
Oh yeah, you can tell right away.
Yeah, I
It
was like,
tastes. It
"Shit."
tastes like death. It tastes like death.
It burned my lips. I was like, "Shit."
Pammy's like, it tastes like burning.
My lips are burning.
My face is on fire. Yeah, I'll tell you what though, I get crazy on that shit. I'm like, look, I'm super fast. Look how fast I can run.
No, I had to drive home even after the concert, and I felt like when I was pressing on the brake, like my foot was going through the floorboard.
Bob, under the L are weebles. Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Shut up, Scotland.
Scotland said, the old past the joint concert. Like, everybody,
You know who
just
I
deal
was?
with your life choices, Pamela.
No, I went to see I went as a favor with one of my mother's boss's sons to see George Thorogood, and it was it was just, that place was lit.
I wouldn't mind seeing old George and the Delaware Destroyers.
Oh God.
Yeah, I remember the first time I seen a picture of George Thorogood. I was like, he's white? Wait a minute, you mean he's white?
I didn't even know who the hell he was.
There's a few people like that. What you won't do for love. That song. Can't believe that's a nerdy looking white guy.
You know who's good in concert is CCR.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of bands that are like really, really good at. Like Jethro Tull's one of those that's like really good live.
ZZ Top.
ZZ Top, yeah. I haven't been to a live show in a while. I like to get. Last one I went was that Slipknot show, 2 years ago or something. But there was a lot of good shows just passed in Reading. I missed them.
I used to
Gee,
see
I don't even know what Grabba is. Grab a blunt and smoke. Grab a butt and smoke it. That's the kind of Grabba I know.
I'm sorry. I'm getting in my car, Scotland. Sorry.
It's crazy that there's still traffic at 8:30 at night.
Well, I haven't hit the road yet.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, you have to keep working out just to burn that amount of time.
It's going to get worse now that they've made federal employees for the government in D.C. go back to work, because I'm like 10 minutes from D.C. My office is outside.
That's the crazy. Yeah, that was the craziest part. Giving so many people off for so long and then just being like, well, the world's back. Took 2 years, but the world's back.
Yeah. And people can't drive. It pisses me off. Yeah, it's just, the world is not the same, friend. It's just not
That's
at
a
all.
fact. That's
It's
a fact.
so,
It's like a Fanta leaf. Okay. Fanta's something I know they smoke in New York. They put the leaf in the blunt.
You know, I
Just
used to work at 7-Eleven years ago, and one of my sections to order was the cigar section.
Yeah.
And my manager, she was German, okay? Her name was Helga. She would come to me and say, why are you ordering so many Philly blunts? And I'm like, because that's what they use to wrap the weed in.
Yeah, they're selling.
Smoke it.
Yeah, if they're selling.
We would sell so many, and she didn't understand. I had to explain to her what was going on.
Fresh breezy. Yeah, that's we used to, one time I sent Kel's dad used to stay with me and her for a bit, right? So I used to send him to the store to get blunts, and you could get a 5-pack of Phillies, but it was buy 5 get 5 free, 2-pack.
I went to the. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, so I was just gonna say we would buy that. The one day I sent him, and he came back and he's like, I can't get them. I'm like, why not? He's like, oh, they said one guy bought them all. I think they're talking about you. I bought the whole store out. They had no more left.
I went to the
Phillies, shit.
yeah, they're just like, but all the different flavors they have out now. I was
Yeah.
gonna ask you, like, grape, mango, like all these different ones, because I
Light
went to
Angel
the
Mommy, salute, sis.
hey little bud.
I've smelled what? Strawberry, coconut, peach,
I know, but
chocolate.
once you take, if you take out the tobacco to put the weed in there, is the outer leaf what gives you the flavor, or is it
There's
the
still flavor in
tobacco?
that. Yeah, there's still flavor in that tobacco leaf.
Yeah, and then on the counter they had what looked like clumps of marijuana, but he called it something else.
Mm.
Some shit that they just made illegal now that they
Uh,
you can't because
that's probably like K2, like the synthetic shit, the
no,
synthetically
it wasn't
spiced.
that. He told me it wasn't K2. It was something else, and I can't remember. That place was crowded as hell.
Yeah, they got all kind of names for K2. Spice, Tukey,
No, it
Keisha.
wasn't that kind of stuff. It was something else that you can get, but it
Oh, it
was
might have been
supposed to.
the Delta 10, Delta
That's
8.
what it was. That's what it
Yeah.
was. Delta something.
Yeah, it's like, so I've read up on it, but it's weird how they do it. It's like they extract it a certain way, and it's, I don't know how it's, legal. Like in PA, like the vapes, I could get them from the bodega, and they're Delta 10. And it's like, it's a little different, but it's still THC, still catch a little bit of a buzz.
Well, this place has like everything you can think of. Like it's a like real nice place. Actually, they have an actual what do you call the
Is
place?
this,
The
hold on one
humidor.
sec. Let me make sure this is Quinn. Let me just throw up
Fresh breezy. I saw you had. Hey, the Drunkles had like a long ass live the other night. Did I see a broken door or something?
yeah, I did see that too. It was like the thumbnail.
Yo, what up?
Quinzilla. What up, Jake?
Yo,
You there?
yeah, I'm here. You can hear me?
G?
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I
There
was
we go.
saying that Grabba is tobacco, and they mix it in with the weed, and they roll it up and smoke it.
Oh, that's crazy.
In New York, that's what they some of the young boys do. You know,
And
I
they
guess
mix it with the weed.
yeah, it has a certain taste, so it gives the blunt a certain taste. I guess it stretches the weed for them. You know what I'm saying? But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I would never do it. I like to smoke weed as is. You dig what I'm saying? But
Yeah, that's how
that,
I feel. I'm like a flower person. Like, I don't even like vapes and extracts and shit.
it's like a style out here. Like the young boys do it. It's called Grabba. They got rap songs called Grabba too.
See, yeah, I remember the Fanta leaf from a few years ago, and I was like, that's, man, you're just adding extra fucking paper.
Yeah, the more papers, the less, you want as much weed and less paper as possible. That's
Exactly.
at least in my opinion.
What about
I
the
agree.
clear ones? How about the clear ones and the cones? Which ones are better?
What do you mean clear ones? Because
I
I've
don't
seen a whole
smoke
bunch of
anymore.
shit. I've seen glass blunts, they call them, but I don't fuck with them because they look like crack pipes.
That's true.
There's so much out there, like, people don't fuck with just because of those stereotypes.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, there's certain bowls, certain lighters. If you get caught, well, in Kensington at least, it was like if you had any lighter under a Bic lighter, people were looking at you like, "Wait, are you smoking crack?" It
Yeah.
was just how it was.
Well, a lot of the bodegas, if you're like a regular customer around here, if you go into a bodega and you get, I don't smoke anymore, but when I used to smoke years ago, they would give you one of those free lighters, and it's like,
Yeah,
lighter.
yeah, those
Yeah.
free ones, I'll give them right away. I'll give them to a crackhead. Like, here you go. You need it more than me.
You know what? Those damn things come in handy when you fucking need a damn lighter.
That's what we keep them for, the reserve.
Plus books and matches. Does anybody ever use books and matches anymore?
I still save them. You never know when you need them for candles.
Wedding receptions, when people would put like books of matches as like on the table for like with the bride and groom's name on it and the date of their wedding date.
Yeah, no one really does matches anymore because smoking's
Right.
so shunned and looked down on.
This is the first time I've been on a panel with Pamela J.
Yes, sir.
I know.
Yeah, we got her to come up a few weeks ago.
Yes.
I was going to do a women's panel, like a whole, like her. I'm still trying to do it, but I thought that's when Payne would come up first. But yeah, like last week she came up, figured it all out herself too. StreamYard, Stovepipe.
That's
Where's that
what's up,
stove
man.
top?
Okay, what did Fresh Breezy say? Yes, ma'am, we invaded what?
He
We
in Lady
invaded Lady
Fresh's
Fresh's
studio.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and you could. Someone broke the damn door.
You broke what? Oh, I bet she was pissed.
Breezy said you can roll it or dry it out and mix it with the weed. That's crazy. Like I back in the day, right? We're cutting school and shit. I was probably about 17. We're cutting school. We're like, yo, let's get some weed to smoke a blunt. So it's me, my man Elmer, my man Dutch, the girl I'm seeing at the time. Well, we had broken, maybe we're still friends, you know, that type of situation. And this my homie's younger brother and one of his classmates, because we're by their school. And we're in this alley, we're rolling this blunt up, and the guy's like, leave some tobacco in the blunt to make it fatter. And we were like, what? No, you want it fatter, you add more weed. Like, I couldn't believe that dude was saying, like, leave some of the blunt
But
tobacco.
what I'm talking about, the grabba has like a certain taste to it. You know what I'm saying? So it makes the blunt taste a certain way.
Yeah, it gives it probably a flavor.
They sell it purposely to mix in with the weed. They sell it for that. To smoke as is, but people have, like I said, in New York City, the young boys started rolling it up with the weed.
What's it come in different flavors?
I don't know if it comes in different flavors, but when you get a chance, watch the Grabba rap video. You know what I'm saying?
I got you. Yeah, there's a rap video to explain everything. Yeah. That'll explain everything.
It's viral. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do, like I said, I want weed in my blunt. Fuck that.
That's how, like you said, like the less paper, more weed. That's how it's supposed to be. It's like if you got if you're rolling a blunt, you're like, man, this thing's skinny. Guess what you got to do? Add more weed. You don't take some leaf off, or you know, people do weird shit.
People don't use like easy widers or anything anymore.
I use zigzags.
Zigzags.
The white zigzags.
Yeah.
But I use the bowl too. I didn't really start using the bowl till I moved up here, and that's kind of, you know.
The best way to taste weed is in a brand new pipe or in a very clean pipe.
Bong, that's the best way to taste weed. Or yep. Oh, especially if you got like some sour or something. But I like a joint, man. I think that's like to get the taste of the weed. I think a joint's your best bet. A perfectly rolled joint, you'll get full flavor.
Yeah, I was watching this dude. They give a tour. They pick you up in a limo. It's a dispensary in like Alaska, one of these places where it was legal years ago. They pick you up in a limo. Let's say it's 3 of you. They give each of you a brand new pipe, and they give you weed to smoke. And the guy's like, if you want to taste weed the right way, the best way to do it is in a brand new pipe.
And what, he just drives you around in the limo?
They drive you to the dispensary. They cook food for you that's weed infused. You get to try all the weed in the place. You know, it's like a tour.
Wow.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty dope. LFM, my bro. Yeah, I'm sparking up right now myself, Stovetop. That shit was the funniest ever, bro. Tommy D said, Jay, you see Stovepipe? He said, I called him Stovetop for the longest. Bro, when he said that shit, I fell the fuck out. I'm playing music over here. I fell the fuck out. He said, I keep calling him Stovetop. We were dying.
Are you serious, Stovetop?
Yeah, I was like, now I'm hungry. Now I want some stuffing.
I love Stovetop, though.
Now you can't go back to calling him Stovepipe.
Yeah, he said that. He goes, Stovetop. He said Stovetop has a ring to it.
Yeah. Stovetop stuff.
Hey, man. Listen, people be calling me Kenzie. Kenzie. I'm like, no, it's Kenzo.
Has nicknames.
Oh, there's my brother, Vic. Hi, Vic. Love you, too.
Yeah, that's big Vic right there, man.
Love Vic.
Philly's finest.
Philly's finest. I heard him on somebody. Whose panel was he on last
night?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, me, him, and Barn.
That's right.
Barn fucking clickbaiting us.
Oh, my gosh. I had a feeling. But that was
He had me cracking the fuck up. He said heaven made the fucking thumbnail. I was like, I'm dead.
But I'm going to tell you what, that shit happened to me, but it happened with bread and milk.
Weird shit. Yeah, weird shit happens.
I went to the 7-Eleven, got out. The guy that went in to get bread and milk put his bread and milk in the back of my Honda Accord.
Mm.
I drove home. He got home. I don't know. I got home. I don't know really exactly what happened, but he came knocking on my door because it was one of my son's friends. And he's like, Miss Pam, do you have my, I think my,
Yeah, I think we got, yeah, we swapped groceries.
And it was in the back seat. So it does happen, but.
You got to be so particular with that type of shit. Like even your phone, like that's why I wear Dickies, because they have the cell phone pocket on the leg. I'll do.
How did he know that you had his stuff?
I pulled up and went home and, got out of the car, went in the house. I wasn't looking.
Tommy, that shit was funny as fuck.
I wasn't looking for it because I didn't buy it. I said, you can look in the car. I don't know if it's in there or not. He's like, it's in there. I said, oh my goodness.
Wow. It is crazy that it's the same family too that lost the wallet before. Now the wife swaps phones.
I know, isn't that crazy?
Small world. Especially if you got, only so many people, that you meet along your day.
This is true.
Yo, I'm gonna drop down into the chat. Pamela, God bless you, ma. Always great to see you.
You too, buddy.
Brother Murph.
You too.
You already know, Jake. Day one, brother.
All right, God bless.
God bless.
So make sure you guys are subscribing to G'd Up Quinn. Great brother.
Definitely. So what are the news topics? Are there what topic you want to talk about? You want to talk about that what was it? The train derailment?
Yeah, that's what I was going to talk about that last week, but of course I missed the show. But yeah, that shit is the more and more I hear about that fucking case, it is crazy.
Well, I've got relatives that are like 50 miles away from that shit.
Oh, out in Ohio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And, yeah, they were told, don't go outside when it rains. Don't drink the water. Well, supposedly it's okay to drink now, but
that's the part that bothered me. They're telling people that it's fine. Just drink the water. It's fine to breathe the air. People are like, we could still smell it. Like our animals are getting sick and
animals were dying, but you got to take into account also the ratio of poundage, like a bird or a small animal that inhales something like that's gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
More
They're breathing.
likely, you know what I mean? So it was more like small animals, fish, but you could see like on some of the news reports, like you could see, like when oil or gasoline is sitting on top of water and it's got that
that rainbow
that
slick look. Yep. Yep.
You could see that in a lot of the creeks, and they call them cricks. Cricks. Yeah.
GMA salute. Yeah. But it was crazy too, that because there's two things that the conspiracy theorist in me always starts looking. Of course, there was 3 derailments in 2 days, and all 3 had chemicals, because that's how they ship chemicals in this country now, through train and truck. But it's just like for 3 trains, and this is like right after a big union fight for the train, the train workers union, and
well, look at us. Look at Stovepipes comment. There's a movie called White Noise on Netflix that was made in, don't quote me, but I think it's 2018, that mirrors this exact story.
Mama, salute, Mama.
Jenny.
Tam. That's crazy. How about a Netflix did a movie about it? People from the town played that. What people, what I think is crazy too. This happened in the town. The mayor is Pete Buttigieg. I don't even know how I know this dude, but I always hear his name in politics. It's like coincidentally, if it lands in that town.
Are you serious?
Absolutely.
Oh my God, I did not know that. No, Mike was the one that brought it to my attention.
Said
He
yes, and
sent
people
me.
from that town played extras.
Mhm.
That's fucking crazy. Well, that's what they were saying has happened a few times through life. That 9/11, that there was a training exercise, and then all of a sudden it was real. Sandy Hook was a training exercise, and then no, wait, this isn't, something real is happening. So when these things happen, it's really fucked up.
Well, Norfolk
Shannon, I
Southern.
told everybody I gotta put Shannon's wrench back on. I didn't know I took it. I'm sorry.
Well, this
Pete is the
train.
transportation secretary. Oh, okay. And he's also mayor of the town where this happened, coincidentally.
I mean, but like Norfolk Southern, the railroad that
Yeah.
was transporting this. I mean, the chain of custody of the chemical would have been. They're the ones that are going to get the lawsuits, don't you think?
I mean, it's got to go. Well, they're going to have to figure out what happened, but they're showing clips that this train wheels were on fire before, as it passed another, up the road or whatever. So, I mean, obviously they're going to have to, only way the train isn't going to pay is if they found, fault somewhere else. Where it looks like right now is, they could just say, freak of nature, act of God, those things.
Well,
But I mean, it's how these big companies stay afloat. They say it was an act of God. Insurance goes, yep, yes, it was. It was an accident, but and no one gets paid. They pay a few people to shut them up, and that's it.
Well, Mike was watching Fox News the other day, and I sat down when it was on, and they were interviewing this woman. I'd say she was in her mid-30s, and she was just and lived there, and she's like, she was in tears, man. My heart went out to her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're all suffering here. If it would have been, a president that had a sexual affair or something like that, it would have been all over the fucking
Okay,
news.
Stovepipe, I got you. South Bend, Indiana. Copy. Yeah, there were 3 derailments in fucking 2 days. That was crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
and she
it's
was
just.
she was like, why us? And she was
Mm-hmm.
hinting around. She was hinting around without coming out and saying it flat out.
Yeah.
Why us? Why did you pick us to do this to?
And that's, they say the water in the air is safe, but they mean parts per million. And I think what happened is when people heard that on the news, people who may not have known before came to the realization that everybody's water has shit in it already. Like the water you get out of your tap right now, it has so many parts. They allow so many parts per million of drugs, rat shit, fucking cholera, everything. They let so many parts per million.
There's a website you can go to and put your locality in there, and it will tell you what's passable and what yours level is in your county.
That's crazy.
It's a federal website. It's required.
The train was in Palestine, Ohio. There was another one in Michigan, exactly. And I don't recall where the third was either, but yeah, it's crazy. A kid died train surfing today. There are videos of kids train surfing in New York City that are nuts. That's crazy. But yeah, that's Shen, exactly, rat poop. It's like they allow so much. Like they'll say you can have 0.08 rat shit. Oh, we only got 0.07. Let's send that out to people. Like, you know what I mean?
That's why they don't want people flushing unused prescription medication, especially.
Philly talks about that. Yeah. Philly talks about that all the time. Drugs in the water. That's crazy. Larry, don't worry about our goddamn chemistry, sir.
Larry, we both talk over each other. We're Irish, man. We do it.
Yeah. But yeah, that's Philly used to say that shit. Like, don't drink the water this day. They say it has this, and this drugs. And they say the same thing with money. When you're touching money, the amount of drugs in the hands it's been through and everything like that.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Water is safer than it has ever been, though. That is true, Amos. That's a great point.
That's true.
That's a great point. It's safer worldwide than it's ever been. So it's definitely a great point.
Made a great comment. Prescription pass through the urine too. That's right.
Yeah. You're going to get whatever your body doesn't pick up, whatever is considered waste.
Yeah.
Liquid is your piss, and your solids are your shit. but it's whatever your body don't need. It's the same way like when people take Percocets. If you're actually in pain, let's say you take a Perc 5. If you're in pain, that you're just going to take your pain away. You're not going to be high. It doesn't get you high until that pain threshold has been made. Quinn, how dare you? Murph would never cut someone off.
Hold on, Shannon. I was trying to charge my phone in the car. Hold on, I'm gonna disconnect this shit.
GMA, that happened during quarantine. They fucking, all the bills are going up and no one real. My water bill used to be for like 40, 50 a month. Now it's 200.
Oh my God, my brother called me today. His was, I like handle all the finances over at that house too. And
yeah.
He was like,
Mom's
Columbia Gas is here, and you're like $300. I'm like, what the fuck? $300?
Wow. Yep. That's crazy. GMA said natural gas is skyrocketing in California. Her bill was $740.
Oh my
That's
God. I don't feel, oh, GMA.
That's the same. Electric, water, every one of them is going up. And, you know, heating is insane. I have electric, so my electric bill's got to be high my electric bill's $300-400 every month. Because I go from electric heat to air conditioners.
Yeah, mine's like $300-400 a month too.
Well, yeah, the water, I tell everybody that. Pay attention to your water bill because then fucking things have skyrocketed. So, like I said, natural gas, propane, fucking kerosene, everything's up. Because up here where we're at, a lot of people use, you know, fucking heating oil.
Well, and also with the Palestine thing, a lot of those people use well water.
Mm-hmm. I think most people are worried about the airborne effect because this shit was just pumping in the sky for 8 hours.
Well, it's supposed to be 80 here on Thursday.
Wow. It's fucking February. And it'll snow in March.
And then it's going to drop down to like 40 or 30 the next day.
That's a good way to get pneumonia.
Yeah, I thought I had what you had last week, man.
Yeah. My mom had it. My stepdad after me. I forgot I went there for the Super Bowl, so it may have started there, and I just got sick first.
I thought that. I said, I think Murph went to Jenny's for the Super Bowl, and I said, if somebody there had it, they're all going to get it.
Yeah. See, what my mom, I see you say 68 even on cold days. I keep mine on like 67, 68 every day, but if it gets real cold, like when we had that 4 degrees, I put it up to like 71.
I don't like it hot. I'd rather sleep cold.
Oh, I'd rather sleep cold. That's in the living room. We can't put heat on in my bedroom. It gets too hot.
Same here. We've got fans.
I put if the heat's up, like when it gets real cold, I'll put the heat on like 65 because we have fans or we're cracking a window and, you know, all that shit. But like Katie's room, you can't put the heat on. Like you'll melt. I put her heat on. It was real cold. So I went through the whole house and just put everybody's thermostats to like 65. That way it was nice and even through the house. So I'm in bed. I hear her like 3 in the morning. I'm freaking dying in here.
I know.
Dad, can I turn this heat off? I'm freaking dying, dude. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, turn it down. I was rolling. So here, I'm fucking dying.
I say, when you get your own house, you can set your thermostat to whatever the fuck you want to.
Yeah.
But I know I get hot too. I can't stand it.
So you got to have a fan. If you get cold, you turn the fan. When you're hot, you got the fan.
All the bedrooms have ceiling fans. But I don't like ceiling fans for some reason, like the air from a ceiling fan. I like I just like a fan.
Yeah, I can't. A ceiling fan won't do it for me. If I don't have a fan, I'll be up all night. I used to keep backups. Like, oh, my fan broke. All right, I got another one in the attic. Brand new in the box.
Mine's still in the box. I haven't taken it out yet and used it yet. I've been trying to put off because I feel it's going to blow the dust all around the room.
Yeah.
And my allergies are already horrible as it is.
Shit, I didn't even put my air conditioner away last year. I left it right on the floor in my bedroom.
Yeah.
Right next to the window. It's kind of off in the cut. No one's over there.
Well, yeah. Sounds like the boat battery that I have in the damn foyer. That you
Yeah,
sort
I'll
of,
tell you what. It took me a while to get used to not hearing helicopters and the L and all the sounds of Philly. I live like pretty much a highway entrance. You know, it's a road that leads a little bit, but pretty busy, and it's still not enough. I need that fan. I need shit. All of us, all three of us. Well, all three bedrooms have a fan. I think Kels could probably sleep without it because she takes naps in the living room, but we're all so accustomed to it. It's my whole family. My brothers, my brother Sean, my brother Bob, everybody. Shane, we all sleep with the fan.
I think it's when you're used to it, if you don't have it, you can't go to sleep. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's like people who watch TV at night or listen to, white noise and things of that nature.
I can remember checking into a hotel. My girlfriend and I had gone out of town for a business trip, and she came pulling her suitcase and had a damn fan. I said, "What the hell is that fan?" She's like, "I gotta have my fan. I gotta have my fan."
People used to joke when I was about 17, 18, because my parents lived like 6 blocks from each other. It was right after they got divorced. And they say, "Man, you always see Murph on Girard Ave with a box fan and a trash bag." I have all my clothes. My mom, fuck you, get out. My dad, fuck you, get out. Throw all my shit in a trash bag. Grab my box fan right down the street. Dude.
I
Me and my
remember my
box
son
fan.
dragging his
Scandalous
trash bag.
salute.
Yep. He's like, "I'm leaving." I'm like, "Go ahead and leave." And he'd put his clothes in a trash bag and toys and stuff and would drag them down the sidewalk.
Listen, I'll tell you what. A trash bag is a Kenzo suitcase.
Whatever.
You know, I've moved I moved out of. We lived on we were sharing a crib with my brother and his wife back in the day. I used to sell weed at the time, and me and his wife were arguing, and she was like, "You better get out of here with that weed right now." That's all she said. Like, she kind of implied, she didn't say anything. So I was like, "All right, we moved out." I packed that whole fucking room in like 5 minutes. Like, "All right, we're out of here. Let's go." Called the plug. "I need you to follow me in my car. I need to get all my shit out of here." We were going. Fuck that. Take no chances. All I need is a roll of contractor bags.
Well, that's true. That's so true. Yeah, my son used to pull that crap all the time.
Did you make it home? Did you make it home, babe? Did you make it home okay?
Who are you talking to?
You.
I'm still in the fucking parking lot.
He's not the parking lot. That's great.
I can't drive. These people around here drive so horribly that I cannot take the chance. I'm one of those type of people. I cannot multitask and drive and talk.
Oh, there's too many idiots on the fucking road these days.
They look like a bunch of zigzaggers. It's just, I don't get it, man. I just don't. I attribute it to it's
so many people follow
GPSs. It's the GPSs that wait till the last minute to say your exit's on the right and you're 4 lanes to the left, so you slam your brakes on and just try to cut across.
I've had it happen. Someone cut us out 3 lanes of traffic because you could tell that's what he was doing. He's following the GPS and it said go, and that was it. But it gives you warnings. Like, if you pay attention to your GPS, it tells you when you're 2 miles. It tells you when you're 1 mile. You have to,
It depends on if you use the old school GPSs or the ones that are built into the cars.
Yeah.
Are different than the phone ones, though.
See, I like Waze. When I was driving all the time, I had Waze because I set my own voice to the directions and shit. So if it was a quarter mile, it'd be like, "Yo, about 2 blocks."
I know, right? No, but it's just they're crazy. And then we have express lanes, which are the ones you can pay to get on when traffic's bad.
Yeah.
And those are like the Autobahn. Like, people are doing like 90 on those bitches. I mean, it's just like, boom.
Oh, hell yeah. Sounds like my kind of road.
Traffic's bad, like this morning, going in, traffic was bad. For me to access the fast lanes, that's what we call them, fast lanes, I had to pay $6.80 to get on and $6.80 to get off. So if you
I
work
mean,
for a job that gives you like that's built into your salary, like
mm-hmm.
that cost of transportation, it's worth it. But I'm not fucking paying like $15 to just It depends
Yeah.
on where I have to be.
I mean, shit, people commute further now than they ever have. I know people that drive an hour and a half to work each way.
I've got people that can come 2 states over before I get to fucking DC.
Wow. That's how Philly gets in the mornings, though. You're screwed. Like, you have to give yourself an hour and a half to get somewhere 45 minutes away.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
But, you know, that's why I enjoyed smoking when I was driving. I'll tell you, as soon as I hit that traffic, I used to have the little Toyota with the sunroof. I loved it. I could just prop the wheel just perfect that I could, you know, drive it with my knee. And I'd sit there, roll me a joint real quick, put the windows down, open the frickin', you know, drop the sunroof open, turn the music up and smoke and just not worry about the traffic.
Yeah.
Especially on the way home. It's easier when you're not rushing to work. You're on your way home. You're like, when I get, you know, call the wife, like, babe, you making dinner? All right, I'm trying to get there. Because I've tried like getting off and taking the back streets, and it doesn't benefit you. You think it does, but it really don't. Sometimes
It
it's
doesn't, because
easier just to wait.
everybody else is getting the same information.
Exactly.
And they're doing.
I've seen crazy shit. I've seen people drive up the shoulder, clipping people's mirrors. Like, yo, what are you doing? Like, I seen it coming, so I moved myself right over. He missed my shit. Maybelline.
Mi amor.
Estoy bajo perfil low profile.
Mi amor. Moi.
Hey, I'm going to wrap it up, though, Pammy. I'm going to let you get your butt home.
Okay, that's cool.
We'll do a short one tonight because my face is killing me. This isn't stopping. So.
You need to make sure you're taking some, but just be careful with your stomach, dude.
Yeah, I know. I took a little pain medication a little bit ago, so I just got to put some Oragel on it, at least to hold me over.
All right. Well, listen. It was nice talking to you guys again. Everybody
Always.
have a good night.
We love you coming up here. You know that. You're always welcome.
Yeah, you know I always come up with you.
We have great combos, so I always like it.
Yeah, we can talk about just about anything, it seems like.
Yeah. I want to try to get the other ladies together for this ladies live too.
Also swish around. Oh, you know what works really good is my cousin told me scope, like the amber colored scope, like.
Yeah, I know which one you mean, like the yellowish
something
one.
Like that, something I think he said like that.
Huh.
Because he would always get a toothache on the weekends, like when the damn dentist is like not,
That's how it always is. Emergency fucking visits. I remember when Kels was pregnant with Junior, she had a fucking what are the ones in the back?
Impacted wisdom tooth.
Yeah, exactly. So she goes with her stepdad wound up paying cash because she was in so much pain. They were like, well, we could do emergency for $300 in cash. And they wound up doing that.
Yeah. When you're in pain, I had my
listen, pain, rip that shit out.
Rip it out.
I've told them that before. They're like, we can fix it and save it, but I'm like, rip it out.
Yeah, but you got to be careful because your teeth will shift if you don't have a spacer in there, and then
Yeah, my facts. Warm compressed salt water. I'm definitely doing that. But I think Kenny's still live, guys. Gita, I don't know if G's going to go live again or not, but we appreciate Pamela. We appreciate all you guys and all your great advice as well.
Yeah, everybody have a good night, bro. Feel better, and we'll touch.
Thank you, sis.
All right.
And yeah, guys, we'll be back next week with a full 2-hour episode. Hopefully, we'll have Pammy up here with us again. But you guys are awesome. As I always say, we can't do it without you. We will see you Thursday for Cooking with Kel, Season 4, Cooking with Kenzo, Part 2. And then we'll be right back here, Murph F420 Friday. Appreciate all you guys. As I said, all your great advice in the live chat, all your great comments. And, we, as I say, we do it for you guys. Anyone that's listening and driving, please get home safe. Anyone that's working, have a great rest of your night. Queen Cal's my little love. You have a great night, and I can't wait 2 more hours till you get home. With that being said, guys, we will see you Thursday night. Kenzo Convos, brought to you by Dirty Kenzo Productions. Appreciate you guys.
Often imitated, never duplicated. Dirty Kenzo Production.
Appreciate you guys. You are the best. We'll see you next time. Peace.